Hello and welcome to WHF. We have fun. F1. This is Tier 3, Season 6, Round 8, I believe, in the Sao Paulo track of Brazil. I am joined here by my co-commentator, Ollie Bean. Say hello, if you want, anyway. Uh, so, there are 12 races in this season, so we're already well over the halfway point, which means the championship is pretty well filled out by this point.
It's on an outlap.
Who is the current leader? It's NXX James, isn't it?
Yes, I will get up the thingy.
So that's probably who we want to be keeping an eye on throughout this race. And Creamy has invalidated his outlap, but that don't really matter. Because as long as he doesn't invalidate his sector 3, then he'll be able to carry it through. And then behind him, I believe it's very difficult to keep track. I believe that is Billion Penguin. But we'll follow up with Creamy. He's going to be the first one to cross the line, first one to set some sort of lap. So we're just going to see how he actually crosses this.
Yes, NMX Gaines has a 40-point lead over Raheem.
Bro is cooking.
He's absolutely run away with it.
Okay, there seems to be a wet... No, not wet. Finally a dry qualifying session. If you keep track of any WHF Tier 2, you'll know that it's not very dry over there. But here it seems to actually be dry in Sao Paulo. We don't have any news on the race whether that's going to be dry, but Creamy just went through the center S's and that seemed pretty nice for him. The yellow flag's out for a Ferrari at the start of sector 3. Well, I believe that's just them trying to get a good launch. As Creamy has a pretty decent sector 1. There's a slight rear lockup coming into turn 4, but it doesn't seem to be too detrimental. Seems to be a pretty tidy lap.
Who is your bet? Who is your bet for pole today here, Lesman?
I would actually put it on DZ Racer.
He has been cooking, to be fair.
He is a very good qualifier, but lacks the consistency over a race. He won in Hungary, which was a very well done to him, but it is simply just his overall race consistency is where he seems to struggle. Billion Penguin is... That is a pretty... Okay, first of all, from Creamy, that's a pretty solid lap time for a good bank lap. Followed by Cthulhu, which is 4 tenths slower, with a 9... we're nearly 5 tenths slower, with a 9.697. We're riding on board with Billion Penguin, I believe, on a hot lap as an Aston Martin gets out of his way and a Sauber gets out of his way. He comes through here. Seems to be pretty tidy from him. He has a good bit of battery to burn in the final sector on his run to the line, coming into the final braking zone here. And as he gets his foot down on the accelerator, it's completely flat to the line. I cannot find...
1088.
That
very
is
tidy lap.
Very good lap time from him. Is there any other...
An interesting fact that NMX James has... How many wins does he have? He has 4 wins this season, but no pole position. Very interesting. Can he nab that pole position here today?
But my current favourite for pole position, DZ Racer, I'm riding on board with him as he comes into the final braking zone. He's going completely flat now. He is 52 seconds for the first 2 sectors. That seems pretty strong there. Do not know if this is going to be able to snag provisional pole right now, as it is a very competitive lap time up there. He has been doing occasional tank races, and he takes it by 5 tenths of a second.
Wow.
So far, qualifying domination, but that is probably going to get beaten, or at least pushed against in the final laps of this race session here.
But could he be on for his 3rd pole position in a row here?
That would be... He definitely needs that. I think he's currently a fair few points back in the championship, and he needs to get some consistent wins. Oh, voice crack. He needs to get some consistent wins to be able to pull it back. But it's going to be big work, as James has been working all season very consistently here to build that.
He's currently P7 in the Drivers' Championship, is DZ Racer, but he's not too far behind P6. He's 1 point behind P6, which is Little Majin. And then Dobo, he's still got a bit of a jump up to P5, where Dobo currently sits.
And it seems like Nuki Manboy, I believe he is a tank today. He is on a hot lap. I don't know if he's raced here before. I haven't seen his name personally, but I don't commentate Tier 3 that often.
Just on a purple sector 1.
Okay, so absolute cooking then.
Oh, but he's invalidated. No.
Oh, that is
Oh, he's
unfortunate.
ran wide.
Neither of the Williams have came out yet. Well, LTJ Page is out on an outlap, I believe. We might actually ride on board very quick, as it doesn't seem anyone is improving higher up the field. So let's see. Page's hot lap. She's in sector 2, and she is unfortunately invalid. She has expressed her lack of confidence in this track with me today, because she
And
hasn't spent much time
MB05 has
practicing.
just set a time P3 he takes, barely just shy of the 108 times here.
This is going to be a very competitive session. P3 and P4 are just so close
Raheem's
together.
gone again.
Only separate by 0.004 of a second. One Williams invalidated of LTJ Page, but will her teammate LTJ North be able to take a slightly better qualifying lap and at least keep it within the white lines, as it seems like a lot of people are coming out for their second run in qualifying. This may be on...
It's unfortunate Raheem has run into a lot of traffic on his hot lap, and few just behind him as well. They're so close doing their hot laps here.
So we're
This
right on
could be
board
very,
with him
very
now.
interesting.
He seems to be keeping his battery nice and tidy throughout this lap, though. He might have a little bit too much by the end, but yeah, I see what you mean. This dirty air, especially through a twisty and windy track like this, is going to be very difficult for him. It's so tight here, it's unfortunate, because some of these drivers might not even be intentionally getting in the way, but just simply can't get out of the way easily.
Oh, and in the chat, Nuki Boy used to race with WHF in 23. Very interesting. So this is his first race back, I'd imagine.
So they're a veteran in a way. I know some
The
people...
veteran of the game, yeah.
Pretty sure they started, I think, in F1 2020, WHF, because it was a lockdown thing.
Yeah, and apparently the race is going to be dry here. We got that from James. Race will be a dry one.
That is definitely
Billion
good.
Penguin starts his hot lap here.
I wouldn't mind seeing a wet race here, but
I've had my fill, mate.
I've been my fill of racing them in Tier 2, but I definitely haven't had my fill of watching them. So I'll quite happily watch a few more.
Who's that crossing the line now? That's Page on a hot lap.
Let's have a little look further down
Billions
the
gone
field.
round a little bit of traffic here.
Cthulhu has invalidated, unfortunately. As MQK is on a hot lap, that seems to be a very slow sector 1 and 2. This must be an in lap, so we're not going to pay much attention. As Ross in the Ferrari is coming out the pit lane for his first run on wheel. He bought it and only received it yesterday, so doubt he has done much to any practice.
I assume
yeah.
MQK is going again.
Yeah, MQK definitely abandoned that lap. Northie with an unfortunate lap from him, still another 8 tenths off the driver in front. It's LTJ
Malkin Ash.
Page. She wouldn't aim to do the first 2 sectors in at least...
Wow.
Oh my... Okay.
Billion Penguin up to pole. Also, Smoking Ash jumped up a few positions as well with a 108.8. So close here with the top 8. It is very, very interesting.
It's very difficult to keep track of who might even snag pole here, because everyone is so close to each other. Is Paige going to cross the line? We should beat her teammate. Not quite. She is another 8 tenths off of him. This is currently Williams shambles. Taking it back to...
They've not had the best season so far, have they?
This is basically Williams 2022.
Well, no, Northie had a P7, I believe it was in Spain. It was his best finish of the season.
But yeah, they've had a few decent drives.
MQK's coming up to the line. No, he's diving into the pits. Interesting.
Ross, I believe, is on sector 1 of his first lap here. He's got the rear wing open down the straight on the run to turn 4. Is he going to be able to keep it nice and tidy? We're going to ride on board with him here to see how he's handled it on wheel. But he's not starting with any basic Logitech wheel, and he's been kind of impeded there. That is unfortunate for him. He's starting on a nice Fanatec F1 wheel, so hopefully that should give him a slight advantage. He's locked up the rears ever so slightly there, which gets him some poor rotation into the corner. Not really what he wants. Goes a little bit wide there. Keeps to the left nicely. Hits that apex. Again, a little bit flittery on the brakes, but he comes now on the run to turn 12. slamming on those brakes, hitting that apex. He wants to get a good launch out the corner, completely flat, burning all that battery now through turn 13, through turn 14, keeping it flat. And then he wants to take it nice and tight to the inside, to the pit lane through turn 15, and he crosses the line to beat both the Williams out on his first time on wheel. I don't want to say that's embarrassing, but that might be embarrassing.
It's his first race on wheel. It's his first hot lap.
Unless he picked up,
he's done all right there.
Unless he picked up a controller for that, but from what I believe, he should be on wheel.
I'm on it. Why is everyone leaving?
Uh,
Or have I just left?
no, someone did just leave.
Right.
Is there anyone else up the field? I was so intrigued with that first. Oh, DC Racer's on another hot lap here. Let's see, what is his Sector 2 time going to come to? I'm going to see, is this looking to be a pretty strong lap? This, okay, it looks like he might be currently 2 temps down, which might not be what he wants, but he does his run down to the line here, through the final couple flat out turns, keeping it nice and tight, rear wing open. Is he going to be able to beat his time and take provisional pole? He is! He beats it by another 3 temps, I believe, for a 108.266 to take provisional pole by just over 2 tenths of a second. That is very positive for him.
Might be on for his third pole position in a row. And yes, this is RJ's first race on wheel. His first league race on wheel. And he's qualified in P13 so far. He could jump up, but
Then
it's not a bad showing for him.
For your page, if you are listening, get your act together. Because Ross has retired from this. Oh, he's just crashed into the pit lane.
Oh. I mean, wait, no, I shouldn't laugh.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ross! Oh no!
Oh, Ross, you've had a stinker, mate. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh dear me!
Oh no! He was cooking so hard. MQK though, which is currently in last place after abandoning his lap, did get his first win last round in Australia after the tier 2 tanks were disqualified. So he could be coming here for he might be hunting for a second win, but currently with that first lap that he was putting in, that isn't looking like
Creamy Flaps rejoin, or
I don't know,
because I've invited him, but he's not joining.
If you're sending them in, if you're sending an invite, then that's all you can really do. Is there anyone else currently on a lap? It seems like Haas is on a lap. That might be a Billion Penguin. No, it is not. MQK is on a lap now. Flaps is in. Okay, and another Williams is crossing the line, I believe, of pace. She does go quite a bit faster, but just not enough to actually jump up any places in the order. MQK comes into Sector 2 now. That seemed like a pretty tidy Sector 1. Probably could be a little bit faster. It gets a little bit slipstream from the Papaya up ahead. But hopefully that doesn't impede him too much with the dirty air through these fast-flowing corners. We're going to see. Is anyone up ahead setting a lap? No, it is.
Oh my gosh, you! He just dived into the pit lane, not even slowing down for it. You will pick up a warning for that, my friend.
Although, to be fair, with the way the game works, you can pretty much speed in the pit lane in anything other than the race, and it doesn't really care. Unless you do it.
We're starting a hot lap here.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that.
MQK, I believe, is coming round to set another hot lap. He's 3 seconds to the good at the moment. But he's diving into the pit lane. Not quite good enough. I'm sorry, it was 3 seconds down, not 3 seconds up. That's my bad. Oh no!
Why is someone else left?
More invites. Oh, they don't have me added. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure the lobby's on invite only, so I guess they're just gone.
No, keep commentating, I'm on it.
And Cthulhu is out of the session. I believe that's just a general retirement. He hasn't crashed anywhere, so don't really know what's happened there. That's in the pit lane. Might have just got disconnected and it was gone for too long. I don't know. If so, that is unfortunate. He's burning, and Asu is burning all his battery down the straight now. Seeing what sort of lap time he's going to pull out. Oh, that seems pretty strong. That didn't jump him up any places, but he definitely did improve by a couple of attempts. As we're going to now probably jump on board with James, which is on another hot lap coming through turn 4 now. I really struggle to keep it in the track limits on turn 4. I always jump a little bit too wide and then have to take to the runoff, which doesn't normally invalidate your lap, but it loses you about 0.2 of a second. So that one is very hard to keep it nice and tidy through. And then through turn 7 and 8 there.
I've got long left. Add me, bro. Come on. I don't know if you're watching. Add me.
A lot of people coming out for outlaps now, but we're just going to ride on board with James for the rest of his lap. And one of our monitors has decided to just turn off. So that's fun.
Billion Penguin is also on a hot lap. He has a shot here for pole position. Very, very close between the top 3.
Okay,
But he moves out of the way. I think he might be going again.
Yeah, he might just want to go for more optimal conditions.
Next, James. Oh, it's not quite pole position. It is P2 though with a 108.4.
But currently that is a
Once
front row for
again.
him. So that is at least
Once again though, 4 race wins, no pole positions for James. Will he get a pole position this season?
Okay,
Oh, MB jumps up P5 with a 108.6.
Very positive lap time from him. Again, he'll want to try and be on those front 3 rows if he can, but now it's down to every driver around him. What sort of lap times they're going to set? As MQK, I believe, just came onto a hot lap. And Billion Penguin is coming round for a lap, whilst James is on an in lap, and DZ Racer is on another hot lap currently. 2 attempts up, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. And if he does break into the 7s, I think he might be one of the only drivers to do it. I know he's pretty much matching his time now. Sparked up a little bit of dirt there from dipping off track ever so slightly, but kept it within limits, so that's all that really matters. Seem to keep it nice and tidy through turn 7. That's a very difficult corner to keep your speed up for, as you want to be able to keep as much speed until you slam on the brakes for turn 8 and not flow nice and slowly. He's coming through turn 10 now.
Wait, so Williams off.
William.
Northie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Northie in the bin.
Northie's binned it. Northie has binned it.
Oh, Northie's completely out of the session.
Oh, blimey. Oh, DZ Racers left the session. Not fun. Ah, no.
Oh, but
Just keep commentating. I got this. Don't worry.
they were on a hot lap as well. That is very unfortunate.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh no,
yeah,
I think
pole might be snatched away.
Oh no, I think they were coming down the line anyway. So I don't think it impacted them. I think they just didn't improve. Billion Penguin retires from session, I think. Oh no, they're actually just off. Okay, right.
Wow.
We're going to ride on board, see if we can try and see their corpse. Yeah, just in a wall. They seem to have got off, turned 11, just went a little bit wide, must have touched the grass, went straight into the barrier, and now they're out the session, stuck with their 8.4, which is still a very positive lap time, but they probably could take more. As Raheem coming down, getting a lovely tow from the Williams ahead. Definitely is going to be very thankful for that. So he's managed to, and he lifted off just before the line. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but
lucky James, he was improving.
He's managed to get himself a 9.000. Everyone is pretty much, so everyone is now fully complete with their qualifying sessions, apart from MQK, which is coming into the pit lane to finish up now.
If qualifying is anything to go off, there might be a few safety cars in this race here. Because 5 cars out. That's Raheem's got no. DZ Racers Internet has made him lose pole. Very unfortunate. But Few is on pole position with a 108.2. Very, very good lap.
Wait a second. When did Few get that lap, Tom? I didn't see him get that.
I'm the co-commentator and I'm doing better than you, bro.
That is echoing. But
it is a beautiful lap from Few.
I didn't even see him get that. I
snatched it by not even a tenth.
Turn down your stream. I didn't even see him get that. But that is, yes, that was absolutely, no, turn it down. That was a lot of DNFs there. Very unfortunate. A lot of people that invalidated their lap times, unfortunately, all just completely DNF'd altogether. A lot of people that invalidated their lap. Turn off your stream. Just Discord picks up too much background noise. But is that his first? That seems to be his first pole position here, from what I see. DC Racer tried to take his third, but just about missed out due to his internet. Very unfortunate there. As now, so our starting grid is going to be Few lining up on pole position, followed up by DC Racer. Why is everyone leaving the session? Only 2 people. And then Jake. Okay. Wait.
Oh.
Have I been disconnected? I must have been disconnected.
Everyone's leaving, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, DC Racer's internet went, didn't it?
It's lobby restart. Fair enough.
Okay, there we go. I've got the starting order on the screen. We will be right back. welcome back to now after qualifying. We are back to the race after doing a lobby reset for the host disconnected. Unfortunately, it took a while. Very apologies for that long wait. If you're watching this after the fact, in the highlights or the overall upload, that'll probably be cut out. But we're back with Few. Is going to be lining up on pole and alongside him on the front row is DC Racer, which unfortunately missed out on his final qualifying run due to being disconnected. And then the second row is followed up by James, which is the championship leader, which currently, I believe, still only has one pole position. Is that correct, Ollie?
NMX James, no, NMX James does not have one pole position, but he has 4 race wins, which is quite interesting because he's leading the race. Oh wait, we're started.
Oh, okay, we're going quick.
What?
Normally we have a 5-minute break, but lights out and away we go. Foot all the way down on that accelerator on the run down to turn one. It's a very short run. They're going to get through there as Few keeps that lead. MB seems like he made a good position. Smoking actually lost quite a few. There's a lot of battles down below. James manages to hold his P3 overall. On the run down.
Something's happened to Creamy Flaps. He's gone down 7 positions.
That is very unfortunate for the Aston Martin down at the bottom there now. And the Red Bull is round. Who is that? That is Asu. That is not.
Right, so a Ferrari's off. A Ferrari's off.
That's
and that is RJ backing out of the wall in reverse.
That is very unfortunate for him back there. It is his first race on wheel. So followed back up on Few, which nearly has created a full second gap as we come up to turn 10 now. Now has created a full second gap. Already broken at DRS for when it gets activated. Likely will be first used on the run to turn 4. If he can hold that off, then that will be very positive for him. Asu might have damage further down the pack. No, he does not. As it comes with possible race strategies, which it seems like it'll probably be a medium to hards will be the most optimal strategy, but some of them may have opted for this to start on the softs. But we're going to have a little look. Yet only fewer start on the softs, which is probably a big contributing factor on how he has created such a large gap at the start. They seem to have settled down a little bit more now as the Williams are separated nearer the back. And there's also the Papaya.
RJ is into the box with wing damage.
That is very expected. He seems to be taking off those hards already. I assume he'll probably chuck on mediums and maybe go medium for the rest of the race or put back on those hards.
Not a great start for his first race, but race isn't over until it's over.
Well, and if qualifying tells us anything, there'll probably be a safety car in this race. This is an unlikely track to have a safety car because there's a lot of runoff zones, but also there are a lot of crashes, so it really equals out.
Well, if there's a smash up, then yeah.
So we're going to have a little look at the position changes from the start of the race. Nuki Manboy actually jumped up 3 positions with Spoken Ash gaining 1 and Raheem in a Papaya gaining 2. Is it Dobo has lost 3 positions from the start as Flaps has just jumped up a position.
There's a yellow out.
Which is still down by another 4.
Oh,
That seemed to recover itself quite well. That seemed to be Bainesy, which has lost another position to LTJ.
Billion Penguin and MB wheel to wheel right now.
That is
Billion holds the position though.
Good battling from them, 100%.
Oh no, they're still wheel to wheel.
We're going to ride on board here. Are they going to make the lunge on the inside? No, they're going to back out. Use a lot of battery, it seemed like there, so they definitely don't want to be burning too much.
Contact between NMX James and MQK. They're going wheel to wheel. Great stuff. Look at this.
Ooh, still wheel to wheel. The Sauber and the Scuderia going through here. Who's going to be able to pull out extra grip? James is round the outside, so he's got the most optimal racing line coming up on the inside of turn 10, and he manages to pull ahead just about. And now he's put that Sauber right on his gearbox in that dirty air, but he's also giving him a nice slipstream.
Out. There's Ansu's around.
That is very unfortunate for him. That is, yes, again, probably heartbreak for him. But he still doesn't fall down to last after RJ Ross hacked a box early on. Few continues to edge out that gap up in front. He's actually managed to get... He's got it... Okay, no, he's got it closed. DZ Racer has closed down quite a bit broken into that DRS range, which will definitely help him quite a lot.
MQK lost a position going into turn 1, but he's going to look to get it back with MB. Can't quite get it though.
As Billy and Penguin and Nuki are continuously battling back and forth through all these turns. Through turn 4, it seemed like a new kid had a little look round the outside where Billy and Penguin had to take the inside defensive line, but didn't end up securing any form of overtake there. And then they've got another 2-second gap to the pack behind, led by Smoke and Ash in the Mercedes.
There's a real gap forming between the top 7 here. They're all quite close together. It's going to be very interesting.
DRS and MQK has unfortunately disconnected, which will definitely lose in some race time here. As the yellows are out again for Ansu. I don't know why that is, if we can jump on board with him quick enough to see. He hasn't got any visible damage from what I can tell, but that is definitely not what he wants.
Like some underfloor or rear wing damage, do you think?
He
If he
may
keeps
do.
spinning like this.
And
Oh,
is
it's a
that a
Williams
Williams round? Oh, that looks like it's Paige, and I've just heard a scream very loud. So that is Paige. That is unfortunate. But as you
As races are really having a look at few though.
she's managed
And
to.
NMX James in the battle.
Paige has managed to keep the car undamaged here. Atsuko Fuda picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings this early on in the race. Is actually very surprising. Definitely not what he wants. I don't know if this volatile strategy of starting the softs is actually going to be that beneficial, as it seemed like he wasn't quite able to build enough of a gap to make it long lasting.
Starting to form now between the top 4 drivers. Between the Alpines, there's a little gap now, so they could start to run away with it here. A 4-way battle for the lead.
It's really could be separate, as MQK is just continuing to lose positions down below.
That's unlucky. That's really unlucky that his internet's done him like this.
Yeah, it's currently ghosted, so drivers aren't even having to focus on getting around him. They just drive straight through him, which is very unfortunate. But it means that other drivers are able to get through and possibly use that advantage of DRS down the back straight to actually close up to the pack. And Ansu just got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting.
Oh my!
That is okay. He was already in
Yeah, he's back.
last-ish place with pit stops.
That's really unlucky for MQK because he did join.
And Page around.
He was
again, it
unable to.
seems.
He did join like 2 minutes ago, but I guess he wasn't letting him take control of his car or something. I don't know, but that's very unfortunate. Battling for a podium position now down to P10. That's really unlucky for him.
Notably, Page has spun both laps in a row at turn 12, so the rest of the lap seems to be quite tidy apart from that one area. As Few just constantly getting pressured by DC Racer behind him. Seems like those softs are going to start to give out. They don't last very long around this circuit here. It's so fast. It's very, very, very tight on that front right tyre. Very demanding tyre temps. So you lose much grip, especially later on.
Racer going at it.
Ooh, are they going wheel to wheel? Is he going to make? Are they going to make a move? Moves on the inside of wheel to wheel. Are they going to continue it through the centre assist? And there's contact. DZ Racer.
Oh, it's more contact.
Oh my god! And James is now wheel to wheel with MB down the straight. They're both got the rear wings open, but DC Racer is also just behind with a slight slipstream. Is that going to benefit him?
Oh, MQK smoking us off. There's a big shunt. Big smash.
MQK
God.
completely off. No front wing at all. He's barely even got the nose of the car left. He's going to have to go into the pit lane. He's lost 8 seconds of race time purely from that. Plus, any race time that he's going to lose through the damage.
I just clicked that for the for the Discord. Wow, that was a big smash.
That was. I didn't even get to really see that, but I saw the aftermath of the damage. As through all of that battling, Few has actually managed to gap James by 1.8 seconds, nearly 2 now. That is definitely what he wanted. James is effectively the leader of this pack now, as he will not have DRS coming on.
Penguin now, 2 temps away, and he's got DRS.
Oh, didn't know it's a DC Racer, didn't quite get DRS. He's going to make this move down the inside. He's going to be able to keep it. If he can keep it tight on the inside, then he should be able to get a good exit, and he's completely cleared him with under braking. That is a very nice move from him.
That's DZ Racer who has DRS. He might go to take it back. He's going to look around the out. Oh, no, not quite.
As MQK further down the field got overtaken by another driver as he came into the pit lane, as he falls to P14.
Yeah, this has really not been a good race for MQK here.
Very unfortunate.
Really, really unfortunate. He's still going with it though. He's just fixing the wing and getting back on it on the hard compound tyres. Let's actually have a look at everyone's tyres, shall we?
It seems like
Where is
Page is managing to beat MQK out the pit lane. He's trying to drop down to P15 here, as looks like there's going to be some more battles with Nuki Boy, which is only 2 tenths back from his current on-track rival, DZ Racer, as he follows him. Nice slipstream. He's going to be able to get that rear wing open. Will DZ Racer get that DRS? He will as well, so we will not have that extra 17 kilometers an hour of advantage, but he's going to go round the outside, probably burn off some battery. He's going to send it round. Is he going to be able to get a switch back here? No, he's just slotting in nicely behind. He's going to get DRS again. He's going to be able to have a chance on the run down to turn 4. As more importantly, there is a battle for the lead as Emmett James, with the assistance of DRS, is able to just take the lead into turn 4. Billy and Penguin following right up on the
Fused
Scuderia.
tyres are starting to go now. I feel like Fused tyres are starting to go. 8 laps on the soft tyres round Sao Paulo. That's got to be a tough one. He should be diving into the box anytime soon, I'd imagine.
As Nuki Boy has lost a position, well, lost some time there, as DC Racers pass through the back marker of RJ. There are some very good battles going on up the field. It seems like everyone's pretty much settled down for the time being. Creamy down below and Dobo, or Dupe, I don't know the name. Yeah. They are following very closely. Cthulhu, actually, as I say that, Cthulhu is following very close with the. Okay, but it's even more battles up the field. Nuki has another look on DC Racer, as well as DC Racer having a look on Billy and Penguin, but Nuki is only a 10th back opening DRS. He's going to get the slipstream, but he's not going to have the extra massive advantage to be able to do anything here.
Not quite.
I'm going to have to fall back into it a little bit, as Creamy manages to, like he was battling in before, under braking into turn 4.
There's big wing damage on that Mercedes. There is big wing damage on that Mercedes. I'm quite shocked that he hasn't boxed. He's going for it though. He's got it back.
Sends up the inside through turn 6 and 7. That was an unintended wording. But he goes off the track ever so slightly. But he goes off, when the Merc goes off the track ever so slightly and might be picking up a track limits warning. There's ever so slight contact. Goes up on the inside. They're continuing wheel to wheel. Do not know how the Merc is doing this with that wing damage. Continuously swap position. Oh, that's even more. That's big contact. That might be side pod damage, but I don't think it's quite heavy enough to pick up anything like that.
Has just lost P2 and he dives into the box to get off those old worn soft tyres.
That was very
hard
expected.
for the rest of the race now, surely.
It seems to be the only viable strategy. I don't think mediums would comfortably go the rest of the way. As they go wheel to wheel, as the Aston Martin just round the outside, able to completely clear him with DRS. I do not think there's going to be much being able to done here as Few goes onto the hard compound tyre. As there's also battles
Penguin
up the field as they're going wheel to. Oh my god, this is right. Can you guys stop having such good battles all over the field as Smoke and Ash and Creamy Flaps are swapping around once again?
I don't know how Smoke and Ash is managing to handle the understeer that he would have with that wing damage. Fair enough.
I would think at this point it would be far enough into the race where he could do an early box onto hards and still make it work. But maybe he might have ran a tyre sim before this and just knows that he simply can't stay the hards that long. And doesn't want to commit to a 2-stop.
But he's doing really well for the damage that he does have.
Yeah, like he's not only staying with them with the assistance to DRS, but he's also making good battles. As Few just manages to make it past Northie, which is very expected considering his tyres are so much newer.
Only a 10th away.
Billy and Penguin dives into the pit lane, getting a 10-second penalty. Not what he wants there. Raheem!
Wheel to wheel.
I've just caught that on the stream. Through the center S's, through there, through turn 3. Is he going to have DRS? It looks like he actually might be. No, he is not. The driver behind is going to have DRS on him. The Alpine of Nuki is going to have it. Under braking, it did not have the extra speed to be able to make any sort of move up the inside, as Few is just cutting through the pack. of anyone necessary. As he
Billy
beat,
boxed. He's just boxed onto the hard
he beats
tyres,
a
and he
contender
was in
getting
the
out.
he was in the runs for the podium positions here.
I feel the undercut may be very, very powerful here, but we just have to wait and see on who decides the box slightly earlier than others.
Oh, smoke and ash. 3-second time penalty. That wing on the Mercedes is precarious. He should really change that. I don't know how he's managing to keep it on the track.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. As yeah, we're gonna follow up on. Ooh, Creamy got big contact with Creamy and Cthulhu, as Cthulhu just ever so slightly got pit maneuvered as he moved over there. As Creamy nearly went off straight into a barrier, but he managed to keep it. He seemed to lost
If
himself.
we have
about
a look
second
at the
in race
penalty
time.
position, the penalty points here, Ansu has 20 seconds worth of penalties. That's
Creamy
not
just came
ideal.
into the pit lane to get off those medium compound tyres and got himself another
Oh no!
10-second penalty. Oh dear.
10-second speed in the pit lane penalty, but Billy and Penguin also has that.
Absolutely,
That could be
everyone's
very,
getting them.
very vital for the podium positions here, because he might be out of the runnings because of that now if he has to serve
If
that.
we take our way back, all the way back to season 4 of WHF in F1 24,
It's
as
yellow.
yeah, yellow flags for a McLaren, I believe.
That's
Yeah,
Ainsley.
that is unfortunate. He's on a fairly new soft compound, so he'd probably just ruin the rears of them. Definitely not what he wants to be doing. But if we take ourselves back to season 4 final round in Sao Paulo Tier 2, I believe, who is it? Was it Michael Louis that lost the championship due to a speed in a pit lane penalty? Ollie Bean, my co-commentator, knocked over the pit board. There's battles with Cthulhu down in P7, actually getting to overtake Smoke and Ash, which is kind of expected due to his broken wing. I do not, again, like you pointed out, I do not know how he's doing it. And Raheem gets past DC Racer, both on 13 lap old tyres, and there is no tyre advantage for either one. It's a continuing wheel to wheel through the centre S's. DC Racer tries to make a slight move, but cannot quite get to make anything substantial enough to get past. As he's going to get that rear wing open, he's going to get that slight slipstream. As another driver comes out the pit lane, that seems to be a back marker though, so shouldn't matter too much. As DC makes the lunge part on the inside and gets his ankles absolutely broken. Raheem just took a bat to those ankles. Oh, but DC managed to actually pull out slightly ahead. Raheem locked up that front right ever so slightly, which has hurt his turning power. So DC has managed to hold the inside up through turns 7 and 8 and secured this position temporarily. Do not know if that was matter as they come through the next couple corners and into the DRS detection zone. They may be too far separated.
I will say that DZ Racer and Raheem always put on the best of battles. I mean, if you take a look back to a few rounds ago in Hungary, they were going at it, clean battling. Honestly, really, really great stuff to see. They make for some great wheel-to-wheel racing. They really do.
And from what I've seen, Raheem needs to get off these tyres as they're going wheel to wheel once again as he cuts across into the pit lane. Yeah, like I said, he's just locking up every single lap, nearly every single corner. It's just they were too worn to reasonably drive.
He's starting to cut through the field again, though.
Yeah, Few is really taking advantage of his new tyres to cut through as Cthulhu makes up a placement. Okay, there's a lot of different.
Wow. Cthulhu completely runs
wide. That is contact there between Cthulhu and Few. Cthulhu on those older tyres, I just don't think he could sustain the same amount of traction as Few to be able to go with him. Unfortunately, that has lost him some extra time. Don't know if that is going to be needed to have a look at by the stewards, unfortunately. As the Haas is swapped around. Do not know if that is purposeful team orders for the driver on the newer tyres or not. But
between the Haas drivers, they both have 19 seconds of penalties in total. It's not looking good for the Haas team at the moment.
Definitely not what they want. But I reckon Cthulhu will be coming in within the next few laps here because he just simply cannot take these tyres any longer with that little slide there. It's really starting to show the tyre wear. Smoke and Ash surely won't want to stay out too long, but he might wait for a virtual safety car to try and counteract as MB also comes into the pit lane.
Mind you, I will say, NMX James, 15 lap old hards, just checking out up the front here.
Leading by nearly 11 seconds, but we don't... I might actually try and see the gap to the leader as everyone is swapping around. Few has actually jumped back up to P3 with so many people.
Oh, and the other Haas has got a speed in the pit lane penalty.
Oh dear.
What are you doing, what are you doing, lads?
Ansu We also yellow flags out for him as he gets another 10-second penalty for corner cutting. He must have just gone spinning over the corner, which is very
wait, hang on,
unfortunate.
How many penalties? Ansu has 33 seconds of penalties.
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
I think it's
about
time to
mate.
hang up the boots, lad. You might, 33 seconds is wow.
There is only
That's a
one
lot.
driver in this race that will not score points. Currently, Few, I believe, is just about going to be in undercut range of James if he does not dive in, like, now. So, we're going to see what James is going to do. And oh no, he's staying out for an extra lap. I believe that might be the wrong call when he's going to get undercut. But if he's playing the long game to have mediums near the end, then he will definitely have the tyre advantage over drivers like Few. So we could...
Yeah. Nuki Boy and Smoke and Ash, 15 lap old
MB
mediums.
MB is currently holding the fastest lap. He is on the newer tyres, but...
Nuki Boy's just dived into the pit lane to get off those old mediums.
Chuts on the hards.
So is Smoke and
seemed
Ash.
like a very
Will
nice
Smoke
bit
and
of
Ash
revenge.
fix his wing though?
I believe he has to. Then, like, I don't think there's any argument about this. Like, he can't go without it.
Yeah, he's fixing it. He's fixing it. He's fixing it. I mean, he did very well considering the damage that he
Oh,
had.
MQK had a little look up on the inside of that Aston Martin, but didn't actually make any official move. Is he going to make it on the run down to turn 4 with the assistance of DRS? But there seems to be another car in front of them, so will not carry that advantage. It is the Williams of Northey, which is yet to box, so it's jumped up into P11.
Lap old hards for Northey.
It's worth noting that everyone in this session will get points. Oh, Northey and MQK making ever so slight contact. I didn't seem to impact either of them in any way, though. Everyone in this session will get a point apart from P17. So, currently, even though Page is down at P16, she will at least score 1 point. But there is a chance that someone will DNF, and then every classified finisher will score. And I believe there is also a point up for grabs for pole, which Few has secured himself, which could be... Points like that could be crucial in a championship later on, as it seems to be battles
settle
for
down
P2.
here.
Very good battles
Oh, wow,
for P2
yeah.
between Billion and Few. Separated by only 2 attempts now, as Billion managed to get past him on with a 1 lap tyre advantage. Shouldn't be too crucial at this stage in a race, but later on it might be that little bit more.
The yellow flag.
It seems like that is the Red Bull yet again.
Oh,
Oh no, that's the other Red Bull. That is very crucial for his race. Luckily, he hasn't picked up any sort of damage, so that shouldn't have impacted too much going further forward. But those are new tyres, so he might have cut them a little bit too much, just smoking
Few is
ash.
chasing Billion down. The pole sitter for this evening. He is chasing Billion down. What is the pit offset for here? I'll have a look.
It's about 20 seconds. I know it's one of the better ones.
Well, if James boxed now, Few would possibly take a net P1 with Billion's penalty.
And I believe he's actually going to probably get it here. I'm looking at this battle. I'm riding on board with Few. And he's going to have DRS.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, he's clearing him. He's clearing him. Easy work.
Yeah, he's got him there.
And he's just flying all the way up into P1 as well with the...
NMX
stops.
James was boxed onto the medium tyres. And Few retakes the lead.
Few might be able to take advantage of the back marker of LGJ Page to actually assist him with DRS so he can... Yes, he's managed to get DRS from Page to be able to defend from the driver behind. That was a very smart play from him. And he can probably continue to use it down the back
NMX
straight.
James gone in too early, though? Is the question. Can he make those mediums last?
Where they will have to go 16 laps, which we had seen.
You and Billion are wheel to wheel.
I know I've been watching them all the way since the start of the lap because they're just continuously swapping around. Very good battle in there as they also have James only 5 attempts back as well. Like he is still there lurking on the
Will
fresher
all this
faster
battling
tyres,
open the door to James?
on the far start and softer compound and newer. Ooh, they're riding up.
I think he's got it.
Into Few probably doesn't want to be leading down here unless he can have DRS from LJ Page ahead, which I'm not sure if he will have. We're going to ride on board of James as he's going to have a perfect view as he has DRS on the Haas of Billion Penguin. Is he going to be able to make it past both of them? As they go 3 wide into turn 1. We're holding Few just behind his lost 2 positions.
Oh, this is great stuff, blood. Well done.
James
Brilliant battling between the top 3 here. Oh no! Billion Penguin spun! He's kept it on track, but he's lost so much ground.
Oh, that is, and he's lost another position to the Alpine coming out coming out the
Oh,
pit
with
lane.
that 10-second penalty as well, losing that ground, he could not afford that.
That
I think
is
he's out of the runnings here today
absolute
for
heartbreak.
P1.
But coming through the NRS is James clearly doesn't have a single wife or child at home. He was able to be later on the brakes and was able to snap their ankles. And that white Ferrari, I just want to note, is beautiful. As they pass through the back marker of LTJ
Drives
Page.
right through North.
So they won't be able to use the assistance of DRS so much anymore. So James is going to have to...
Northby still has not boxed. 19 lap old hards.
James is burning off all of his battery in order to do defense to this DRS. Yeah, Northby in Australia last week took his hards too long and it cost him so much. So hopefully he doesn't do this again. Just try and take them
I
as
think
long
he's
as he
done it
can.
again.
I think he's done it again, I agree. But
Yes, yeah, I believe he has.
North, if you're watching, I beg you just box. They can go to the end fairly comfortably now. As long as you kind of save them. You have good pace throughout. But few on the
I feel like James went too early though. It could come back at the end of the race here.
few is going to have to go 24 laps on those tyres, which is
Well, the chat seems to think that NMX James will have to box again. There's a McLaren round, and that is Bainesy. He's got it going again, but I don't know what happened there.
currently running P15. I think he went round once earlier on in the race as well. This is not what he wants. Again, I mean, he's on brand new hards. And he spun the last time on his new hards as well. On his new tyres. It must be he just is really struggling to get them up to temp, which you do
Will
find.
James have to box again though?
I
'Cause
believe.
if he has to box again, he needs to make those mediums last.
I think James will be James. Oh, and Bamsey's gone off again. That is unfortunate.
Ramsey,
Ba-
I mean Bainesy.
Bane. Anyway,
Easy Racer and Raheem going at it.
and
Once again, these two make for the best battles in this tier.
right on board
that's
with
hot take.
the papaya, whilst we talk over this strategy situation. So I think James went in a little bit too early, but he could take them to the end. Although I think if his tyres are going to be an issue, then fused tyres are going to be an issue, which means I think overall can really matter as much as MB.
Yeah, I think Haas have just... Cthulhu's just picked up another Sweden pit lane penalty.
I think he was trying to serve it and got another one. Yeah, that is.
Oh, lads, Haas have had a stinker today.
Yeah,
It's the yellow flag. Who's that? It's the Alpine of MB. No, he was doing so well. That's really unlucky. That's heartbreak, that is, because he was up in the podium runnings.
that is really, really annoying for him. He was having some good battles. I think he beat Pillion Penguin out of the pit lane after his mini spin.
Well, Billy and Penguin has a 10-second penalty that is unserved. So,
And he is unlikely
will it be
to...
beneficial to serve it now?
Actually-
Raheem's locked up. He's run wide.
Oh, Raheem, this could be
Nuki
crucial for
Manboy's
him.
looking... Oh, no. He ran wide. Completely took him off his line. And Nuki Manboy, he took the full advantage there.
Raheem died very close to the rear of his gearbox, but he just will not be able to make this position back anytime soon. I don't think he doesn't have the tyre advantage that much. That ghosting off the Williams really caught me off guard. I'm not sure which one that is. Both the Williams are still in points though, and Cthulhu again still in points, so they're going to run to the end at the very least.
He's got some ground to make up here if he's going to challenge DZ Racer again. DZ Racer, though, with a 3-second penalty, that could come into play at the end of the race.
That is
If
likely
Raheem
to
and
come into
Nuki
play very
Manboy can
big.
stay with him.
As Ansu is actually, I know this is only for P15, but he's only 5 tenths back from Bainesy.
Yeah, Raheem, Nuki Manboy, and DZ Racer look like they're going to go at it.
Okay,
So-
well, we're just gonna watch from broadcast
Cthulhu.
this overtake. It looks like, and you're in, okay. This is a lot of swerving down the straight. This is very illegal manoeuvres.
What's going on?
Bamsey was just swerving down the
Oh, he
straight,
switches to the inside!
and
He's
he just
run
completely.
completely wide. And
He was weaving down the straight in defense, and then just outbroke himself and went flying off the track. Okay, we're gonna go back to Fulham leaders.
Well, it's something
M-
the stewards will probably have a look at. MQK into the box.
Yeah,
Serve his 10-second speeding in the pit lane penalty.
as we need to get back to watching Nuki Manboy before he makes any more moves, because these guys are all running so close to each other. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah,
battles
it's
here.
P3 to P6. All 4 cars are right here. This could be very interesting, leading up to the DRS zone.
We're looking back from Billy and Penguin's POV. He is just hit.
They all stay this close. When it gets to the straight, Billion is going to move like Kevin Magnussen in Zandvoort. It's going to be really bad.
He's gonna move like lightning.
Yellow flag's out. Cthulhu's retired.
Oh my god, is that gonna be a
And
safety
it's a
car?
safety car.
Is that a full course or just a
It's safety
virtual?
car.
That is. Oh my god,
Wow.
how was that even? How do you even crash there? No offense. I'm like actually baffled.
Oh, it's a VSC.
But this is going to give them a free pit stop. Few might dive it. Few just about past the pit lane. He might not be able to get round in time. Okay, we have lots of drivers in the pit lane. We're just going to follow some of the pits, I guess, because we're not going to be able to keep track of everyone.
Northie's finally boxed onto his medium.
He was playing the long game. I respect it. Sorry for questioning your greatness.
Oh, Creamy Flaps with a 10-second speed in the pit lane penalty. Everyone's picking them up today. But if I was Billion, yeah, Billion has boxed onto medium tyres, served that 10-second penalty. And he could be back into the runnings here.
And Few has not been able to take advantage of this in any way. That is very unfortunate for him. As we need to really...
Creamy Flaps onto the softs. Look for him to make up some positions here then.
DC Racer still following her. Only 5 turns back from Nuki for another position. But that'll only be on track. They still will need to gain at least 5 seconds. No, 3 seconds, sorry.
There's been so many
And
pit lane penalties.
there is...
MQK's
That
retired from the
is
session.
full course safety!
Full course safety car. MQK's out. Oh no, he's had a nightmare race and he managed to
That's just a
build
tyre in
himself
track.
back up again.
He managed... It seemed like...
It's just a lone tyre on the track.
Yeah, that's really weird. So...
But that is absolutely unfortunate. He had a shocker of a start, managed to build his way back up, got disconnected, had a big shunt,
This is going to
and he
be
managed to build himself back up just for something to happen again. That is absolute heartbreak for MQK, and I do feel for him there.
this will be devastating.
Really unfortunate.
Devastating for everyone with penalties, mainly MB and DC Racer, less DC Racer, mainly MB, because that 10 seconds is going to be absolutely crucial by the end of the race.
MB was into the box. Fresh mediums. DZ Racer has not boxed, and he's on 10-lap old hards. Would NB get the jump on DZ Racer here?
Few will probably want to take advantage of this. He might lose some track
Mind you,
position. But
This would also help NMX James manage
Raheem
to...
with a 10-second penalty.
Oh, lads, what are we doing? Lads! Did someone knock over the pit board?
No, it was speeding on the yellows.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But this will help NMX James stretch out those medium tyres. This is really, really good for him here. But Few will be close behind. Oh, NMX James is coming in. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's RJ. Sorry, my bad. It just swapped.
I'm looking at your notes, and you've noted Smoking Ash for being a very consistent driver. Do you feel that,
Well, he has
that he's represented that today?
I do, actually, yeah. I do. Wait, let me have a look at his penalties. He's not got a 10-second, is it? No, only 6 seconds.
Oh, only 6.
I do believe that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
RJ's got a 10-second penalty. Lads.
Smoking Ash finished P9 last race. Smoking Ash finished P9 last race and went up by 5 positions, and he started P9.
Next, James and Few had boxed. And
Oh.
DZ Racing hasn't. Oh, this is going to make
Ooh.
for an interesting end, this.
With the penalties as well. That is...
Yeah.
That is...
NMX James
That's a bad strategy
and
call, I
Few
think.
have both boxed.
I think that's a poor strategy call. Because
What, by DZ Racer or by the two?
by DZ Racer,
Enders.
because the softs will go to the end. They'll be done by the end, but they'll go to the end. They'll like die on the final lap. So I think that was the right call from them, especially as
Oh
their
wait,
tyres were too old.
wait, is that a Williams just off in the grass, just going cutting grass? Who was that? Was that Page or was that Northie?
I don't even
It
know.
was Northie, right? Okay.
Oh wait, yeah. Northie's P2 in trap position. Oh no, that's really annoying where you just get lapped by the safety car. That's really annoying when that happens.
Well, this has been a very fantastic race.
Northie, Oh, I forgot what the protocol is. Like, I think you can get penalties removed for unlapping yourself, but sometimes the game just DQs you. So
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, to be honest.
yeah, I did it in
You know,
Mexico last season.
he's P10. He's going to rack up some decent points here. I would just let it go.
Yeah.
And if he can stay with Smoke and Ash, who has 9-second penalties
Well,
in P8,
Smoke-
that's another position there.
Smoking. No, Smoking Ash is a lap ahead.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah.
But Smoking Ash is currently P4 in the standings, driver standings, with 96 points. So that's going to be very nice for him.
Very interesting.
Billy and Penguin
This is going
in
to make for a very
P3
good end here.
with only 5 points ahead. So if he can outscore by Billy, Billy and Penguin's going to secure that lead. Raheem in P2 with a 14-point lead over Billy and Penguin, which
Thing is, Raheem is
He's
in
gonna get
P2, yes,
broken
but
down.
he is going to drop down. He's got a 10-second speed
Billy
limit
and Penguin
lane
is going to
penalty.
close that gap on him for P2. He's going to be able to close the gap to P2, and then James is going to secure his lead, most likely. He is currently leading by 41 points. So,
Will this be a 5th race win of the season for NMX James? Really secure that lead that he has.
we'll have a look at the
like
constructors.
40-point lead or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, like I just said, it's 41 points. It's absolutely insane lead. Ferrari are currently on 191 points in the constructors, so
Yeah, they got it. They
yeah,
got it.
they're leading by 36 points. So as long as, I mean, Ross to be fair, Ross is scoring points now, so he's contributing.
Yeah.
But I would
Or
honestly,
maybe is it a little bit like T2 with Aston Martin? We have 91 points.
oh no,
and
shut up.
70 of
No,
those
no, no,
points
no,
are
no,
mine.
no. I would actually point out that Ross has done a really
Safety
good job.
cars in this lap though, so do be ready to look
Yes.
at the top 3 drivers here. But actually top 4, I'd say, because don't count out Nuki Manboy.
I'm just gonna
He's
follow
had a very interesting
P2
race this race.
in broadcast, and I'll get a good view.
And DZ race is going. Obviously, there's a back marker in the way of the
There's a lot of back markers in the
second
way.
to fourth here.
Yeah, Northie's
DZ
just
race
getting
has
out of the
got
way.
a 2-second lead. He's got the gap by 2 seconds, and NMX James and Few are going at it.
Oh, there's a lot
NMX
of
James has dropped to P3.
There's a lot of back markers in the mix here, really confusing the situation.
NMX James has lost a bunch of ground here.
This is really what DZ Racer wanted. He wanted the back markers to really just get in the way. Like, not intentionally, but he wanted to be able to just build as much of
However,
a gap until
He is on old tyres with a 3-second penalty.
He's gonna,
Not many laps to extend that gap, and it's going to be a very hard gap to extend.
because he needs to wait for the softs to die off, but I just don't think they'll die off before the end, unfortunately. He wants to get that second win. He done such a good job at when the Hungarian Grand Prix, and he done a really good job in the Australian qualifying until he spun out off the line and got himself DQ'd, which is a very
That was
funny
incredible
clip.
scenes, that was.
Like, definitely go and check that out on the TikTok or I don't know where else that might be. That might be on
We
YouTube.
will have DRS down the straight, however. So not this DRS zone, but the next one. And Few is 2 tenths away from DZ Racer. I think he's going to go for it. He's going to send it on the inside.
Up the inside, into
He's got
turn
it.
1, through the centre S's. Is DC Racer going to make another move back? No, but he's going to have DRS on Few coming down on the run to turn 4. He's going to get that.
I think
DC Racer's going to get that rear wing open, but he's also getting contested by the drive behind. He's going to go round the outside. Very ballsy move from him. He's going to be able to keep it inside track limits. He actually goes
not
off.
quite.
He re-enters safely, but he loses their position out because of it. He's coming through.
Oh, no.
Oh no, he's dropped around to third. That's not what he wants. His Nuki boy on a much fresher mediums, also right behind him, and not as powerful as a soft tyre, but definitely not what he wants to have. He has a little look on the inside. Nuki boy does, but he's not quite making a move there. DZ Racer is just completely losing all of it. There's also good battles down below.
I feel as though it was a bad strategy call there from DZ Racer.
The only problem is he couldn't really react, but it's just one of those things that sometimes happens. A late safety car messes up your strategy.
That boy is all over the back of DZ Racer right now.
I think he could use the
I think he's
slipstream,
going to grab him.
and he's going to have the fresher tyres to get those rears dug into the ground, as it seems like he's just going to be able to comfortably pass him.
Yeah,
And,
he's got him.
and Raheem is coming up on him. Is he going
But
to
NMX James! NMX James took the lead! Round the outside!
into
of
turn
Few.
1. Very good move there. Congratulations with that move. That was
Incredible
bloody
stuff.
lovely. As North picks up another 3-second penalty. Not what he's wanting as he drops under
Williams are in
P12,
the
unfortunately. They're consistent. Look, they're both right next to each other.
Of course. But Few is really looking at the NMX James now. 2 attempts behind. And we've got a battle for the lead.
But we're going to
With-
go and look at
What's
Smoke
that,
and Ash
5 laps
quickly,
left to go.
which is Smoke and Ash is really right up close as a P. Honestly, P7 to P9 are all right within like 2 attempts of each other. So we're going to just keep an eye on the timing board for P1, whilst we also follow up on these few a little bit lower down the field where they're not fighting for a win or anything.
Raheem's all over the back of DZ Racer. I feel like DZ Racer is going to lose yet another position on the start-finish straight.
It seems like that could be the case. Yeah, they're going
But
wheel to wheel.
Few and James have checked out. Few's got DRS.
Oh, he's absolutely snapped his
Is
ankles.
he going to try it?
No,
Not quite close
Few
enough.
doesn't make any sort of form of move into turn 1. Is he going to be able to make a move as he's going to have
to
to
get him
DRS
down this
again?
straight here.
Only 2 attempts back, he's going to have a slipstream and rear wing open, having an extra 17 kilometers an hour. He
James
doesn't.
defended it though.
Ooh, they're both
Oh, he's run wide.
are nearly empty on their battery as well. They've been using up every last bit of their
Few
ERS
ran
here.
wide. And it's opened the door for Nuki Boy to get into DRS range.
Oh, that could be.
Are the softs
crucial.
dying off? And Nuki Boy with the fresh mediums.
This could have been
There
actually.
might be another contender in play here, lads, man.
DC Racers
Nuki
dropped
Manboy
down to P5.
might- Take the lead. I've got hope for Nuki Manboy right now. If he can just get into DRS range, he might be in the battle here.
As the Red Bull overtakes Smoking Ash, that is. I know they've been battling very closely, but I'm surprised he was able to make it work like that.
Oh, Raheem, no.
As we have to look
Raheem
back at
picked
the
up
field
penalty.
because you can never count out Few on the run to turn 1. He loves to send out the inside up here. Just got to keep an eye on him. He wasn't quite close enough to do it there. As
James is
Smoking
defending as
Ash
well.
sending absolute moves
Wow.
on Dobu. And then also following up on DZ Racer, seems like he might lose position here. As well as,
It's 2 attempts behind NMX James.
again, we have to follow up on Few though. Sorry to everyone down below. I know you're having great battles, but the battle for the lead is just as important.
Nuki Manboy
It's a little-
needs these 2 front runners to start battling here so he can take advantage.
Well, Few had a little look around the outside, but just couldn't carry enough speed on entry to be able to make any.
Also,
form
we can't
of
forget-
stick.
Raheem has got 13 seconds of penalties. So
It-
Billy and Penguin is for sure a net P4 here.
If we actually go a gap to leader, so if we look at the 13 seconds you said.
He's got 13
So
seconds.
if we look
yes.
at whoever is
And Stu has
17 seconds
23.
back, so he will drop down to P10. No, P9, I mean. Raheem will. Likely before like, at the end of the race, because there's no doubt that they're going to.
Is Few close enough this time? 5 temps behind. Nuki Manboy 5 temps behind Few. If the softs are dying, then Nuki Manboy could be in the runnings here.
If they're
He
going
just
wheel
needs
to wheel
to
and
get close enough.
compromise their exit out of an important corner, this
Mm.
we just let Nuki Manboy breeze right past.
This is heartbreak for DZ Racer though. He's dropped down to P6.
And he's
You know, and he
continued
will
dropping.
take P5. He's a net P5 here, but Few again not quite close enough. But Nuki Manboy is closing in. 4 temps behind now, and the top 3 with 2 laps left to go.
It's also worth noting, Nuki Manboy has about 20% more battery in the bank ready.
Oh, that's interesting. Could he
He-
make a move here?
Seems that the other two are running hot lap modes and burning a lot down the straights, whereas Nuki Manboy seems to be harvesting through these corners. That's a
I
slight.
don't think he's satisfied with P3. I
That-
think he wants that P1.
that
That's what I think.
as yellow
He's run
flags are
wide,
out.
There's a yellow flag.
Oh Northie. Oh no Northie.
Oh, Northie.
Oh Northie. Oh dear.
Northie in the bin.
Northie in the bin. In the bin.
In the bin.
Northie
Northie
in the bin.
Na,
Da,
na,
da,
na,
da, da,
na,
da,
na,
da,
na.
da.
Wait, Nuki Manboy's going for it!
Oh my God!
On the outside! He's got
Is he
it!
going to be able to get a double overtake here? Is he going to be able to?
Oh, he's run wide! They're both will!
Oh no, he's just
Just
about
off
lost
the
it.
back a
He's going to
little
be able to
bit.
get up at exit
He
speed.
couldn't
He's going to
quite
get
get
slipstream. We're actually going to ride on board with him. Oh, very nearly contact.
He's got it. He's got it.
Completely secured
Now
that
he
as
has
well.
he has 1 or 2 laps left to catch NMX James.
I can feel that
Can he do
Nuki Manboy has a checklist in that cockpit with him. He just ticked one off and he's ready for the next.
He's on the hunt. Nuki Manboy is on the hunt.
Oh, a little
Will
snap
it
there,
be a
unfortunately.
5th race win for NMX James to extend that lead? Or will Nuki Manboy come through with a new race winner of the season? How many race winners have we had this season, lads, man?
I don't
Oh, wait.
actually.
Few's going for it. He's on the inside.
Ooh, very
Looks
tight
real.
hit.
This may have just compromised Nuki Manboy getting the win, though, with that little battle there.
Luckily, he has got one more lap, but is he going to just about have DRS? It's going to be very tight. Oh my god. I'm not sure if he got DRS. We're going to have to look at his rear wing. We're just going to have to see. Okay, he just about
he
got
did get it.
He just about. Okay, he's going to have that. That's going to just get him close enough to maybe make him move into turn 4, but that's all he's going to be able to get. I think Few is out of the equation here. As long as he can get DRS again, Few shouldn't really
If nothing
be...
goes wrong, I feel like NMX James is going to have this in the bag. There have been 4 race winners this season, and this could be a 5th for NMX James. Fantastic drive.
Nuki Manboy is going to have to pull out some insane move, probably something dangerous and possibly illegal to be able to...
No, he's not. He's not close enough.
Yeah, he's going to...
He's not close enough.
He is closing nicely, but I just don't think he's got enough corners. He hasn't got enough track left.
No, I don't think he does. But will he be close enough down the DRS straight? Could it be a photo finish?
On the exit of that final braking zone. He's just gonna have to get those rears dug into that asphalt. He's gonna have to try and get the rear traction out the corner as best he can. Get that exit speed. Well, they both have about the same amount of battery here. They're just burning it all.
Racers got down to P8. Something's happened to him. But NMX James takes his 5th win of the season. Fantastic drive. Nuki Manboy P2, Few P3, Raheem P4, but he will drop down. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Dropping down
DZ Racer P6.
Great drive from everyone, though. Well done to all of you. That was great battles throughout. Northie has jumped a position, jumped 2 positions.
If we look at position changes, okay, never mind.
We might be able to see it in the race director after. That was well done to the top 3.
Fantastic drive from James. I feel like that safety car helped him out a lot.
A small shout out to DZ, which I feel could have won that if it wasn't for the end.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That was anyone's game, that was. Well done to NMX James. And I will say, a fantastic drive from Nuki Manboy as well, putting the pressure on the 2 front runners. He wasn't satisfied with P3, he took P2. Fantastic stuff. And that is 5 race wins
also,
for NMX James.
We have a triple constructor podium, which is just a nice little side detail.
Yeah, yeah. How did you do for your first race?
You know what? I think you did pretty good, Bainesy. You did very good. P12 from P17.
We will jump in interviews for a second. You can also see, Ollie, if you want to have a look and see if people gained or lost positions here.
Like to see.
That is a lot of people.
Pillion Penguin manages to secure the net P4, though. He took that. But Raheem, that's heartbreak, dropping down like that. And what was it? He was like P4 or P5 down to P9. But there was so many speed in the pit lane penalties, lads.
Right.
It was crazy.
So we're going to jump in the driver interviews, Ollie, driving the driver interviews speech thing. We're going to talk to some drivers. Right. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay, we're going to start with James whilst the rest of us get in here. James, how do you feel that race went for you? I personally felt went probably the best it possibly could with an exceptional drive, especially near the end. But how do you feel that went?
I was actually hitting myself at the end there with fucking Nuki Boy coming up at me. But to be honest, I think that was a good race. I think I picked too early on the mediums, but then when the VC came out, it helped a bit. And then when the safety car came out, that helped a lot. So that just made it a lot easier for me. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we really felt that the driver behind on those slightly harder compounds was really could have affected it in the final lap. But then you managed to
Yeah.
just pull out.
Uh,
If there was
and
one or two more laps, it might have been a different outcome. But luckily, you managed to time it perfectly, get a perfect drive near the end, and put it together.
yeah, I was putting my ERS on none to save up the battery, so I just floored the battery down to get past away from him.
Yeah, that was an exceptional drive from you. So well done. Have we got any other of the podium sitters in here? Uh, few.
Hello.
Where did you come in the end? I'm just trying to get up our podium
P3.
how, how do you feel that went with? Do you still stick with your choice of going onto those softs for the final stint, or would you have gone onto mediums if you had another set?
Well, I was a bit annoyed throughout the whole race, to be honest, because I got stuck with the basic setup. I didn't get a chance to put my setup on with the lobby restart.
Okay,
Um,
well,
so
with that
yeah, I
info,
was stuck with
go
a
on.
lot. Yeah, I was stuck with a lot higher wings. But yeah, that would have worked with my setup that I had made. But I probably should have went mediums at the end because the softs just because with the higher wings, they just died off really like quickly. So
I mean, generally, it still went pretty well. You still managed to put out a podium, even with
yeah,
the strange safety car throwing spanner in the mix. Uh, I think I'm pretty sure you boxed quite early. Was that the
yeah,
plan the whole time, or was that again something to do with
yeah.
the setup?
I was going to try and drag the hards until the end, but obviously then with the safety car come out, I had to try something a little spicy, and it unfortunately just didn't work.
Yeah, that really was going to be an amazing stint if you managed to make that work. And then, have you got any more notes of moving forward?
Yeah, remember to put my setup on.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah, that is probably quite a big one. Who else have we got in here? Is that Nuki Man Boy? I can't see you've got Shroom mode on.
Yes, yes, that's
Okay,
me.
you managed to pull the P2 out with the mediums at the end. Possibly could have got a P1 if you had a little bit more time and if you didn't get challenged so much by few. How do you feel that race went, especially in the final stint?
I'm ecstatic. I mean, starting P10 after qualifying, like this is better than anything I could have hoped for. I mean, the safety car did end up kind of helping me, but yeah, I mean, overall, really happy. I mean, P1 would have obviously been even better, but like I can't be complaining about P2 here.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very good final stint, and especially, I mean, the whole race in total, jumping up that many placements is amazing. But I reckon you could have possibly gotten the win over James with the final safety car, but he managed to just about hold off enough, hold you off just enough, and just about have enough battery down the final straight to keep that position, unfortunately for you. But have you got anything else to add?
Not really, just really good race from Few and James. GG's to both of you. Like on those
Yeah,
old
GG's,
softs,
man.
it was surprised that you hung on as long as you did. Like, oof.
I'm surprised myself.
They were awful.
And then moving on to Bainesy, Bainesy, if I'm saying that correctly.
Here
Uh,
you are.
is there any main notes you got from your race? You ended up finishing P13, if I'm reading that correctly. I'm not sure if it changed
Ye-
around with penalties.
It was P12 that I
Oh,
finished
okay.
in.
Yeah, because there were some penalties that
But
swapped around.
yeah, it was my debut in this. But if I had to change anything, it would be to actually get used to actually playing the game, because I have been playing the game but only on the AI. You know what I mean? But if I had to improve, I would definitely try and set it up better. But it just all depends, really.
Yeah, I saw that when you went off ever so slightly a couple of times, you had a few you had a few moments that lost you some track time.
Yeah,
But overall,
yeah,
you've still kept it pretty tidy, pretty together. I mean, for a debut, if you mainly race against AI, racing against real people is quite a lot of a change because
yeah. It is.
mainly you can't
Yeah.
just flash back if you make a mistake. But overall, that probably went fairly well when especially as you finish P13 in your first race, that's still points, and the only way that you can go up from now is up. So keep on moving up, and hopefully we'll see you get in the top 10 next race.
Thank you very much. And just to point something out, P1, P2, and P3, whoever you guys are, I'll be up there, and I'll drinking that champagne with you.
Hope to see you soon then.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bring it. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, yep.
Well, yeah, well done, all of you top three. That was a exceptional drive in the end. DZ Racer was, as you probably saw, was competing with you lot, but
Yeah.
ended up not boxing under the safety car. Otherwise, I think he might have contested some of you guys for that win, possibly podium.
Definitely would have.
Yeah, because he was there mainly. Billy and Penguin, again, he got a penalty, which put him down a lot. There was a lot of drivers, the top 7, any of them probably could have been on that podium, but you 3 managed to just keep it tidy. You kept cool headed a little bit more than everyone else. Managed to bring it home.
Yeah.
So well done to all of you, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Okay, and thank you for watching this race. Make sure you come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time for Tier 2, and Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time for Tier 1. It is Baku for Tier 2, and I'm not entirely sure what Tier 1 is, but I could check that. And we're back every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a race. So just make sure you come along for that. Usually it'll be a different commentator, but today I was joined with Ollie Bean, so that was his first time as well. Yeah, and then Sunday it should be Hungary for round 8. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.